What is up, everybody? This is Omegabalmung here with a gameplay video for a game called Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. This is really my most excited game of this year. And of course, it's the reason why I actually bought a Wii U. So this is what sold me on the Wii U, and I'm happy to actually play this game. But let's get started here. Like I said, we're going to talk about a little bit about gameplay. I haven't played that much of the game yet. I mean, if you look at my playtime here, I'm only about 10 hours into the game, and I'm still really in the beginning of the game here. But you know what? This game is humongous. I'll show you guys a few things that I've seen, some cool stuff about this game that I wish a lot of I wouldn't say JRPG. Well, I'll go with the JRPG. A lot of these Japanese RPG games could kind of step into the realm of, which I'm a big fan of, more of an open world type of game. But let's get started here with, these little things what we can do here. We're just gonna start with a quick battle here. R is to target, and then of course in the bottom of the screen there you see a hot bar that pops up. These are all your skills. This is just your normal attack, so you can draw your attack and stuff like that. You can kind of switch in between weapons, so you have a gun and a melee attack. So every class has that. So of course you go to different move sets here. I kind of still have to kind of fix that. I don't know what that does yet. I've been playing for 10 hours. I don't know what that does. I know for sure if I hit it correctly or in time, I actually get a boost or not, it refills a part of my HP, so like 100, 200 HP. But yeah, so this is pretty much the battle system. You attack things, you follow up with skills, and then you let them cool down. Almost a MMO type kind of gameplay. Then of course at the end here you get treasure drops and things like that. The coolest part about this game is, for battle wise, is actually look at all these coolest monsters here. Look at that. They're super humongous, and they're only level 6. So we're going to take a quick battle of this. There's some cool little things you can do here. Like my character can taunt enemies, so I'll get them to attack me. I can also do this defensive stance, which heals me, and I increases my defense, but at the cost of my attack. So I can't really attack that much. But I'm okay if you're more a defense-based character, anyways. That's okay by you. You'll take that hit. So what is this? Ooh, that's that's pretty cool. I just got that move, so it's new to me. And I just leveled up. Pretty cool stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead over here to this corner. I guess I don't really have to go in this corner. Nothing here aggroes me. Anything like that aggroes you. We see a little lightning bolt on their head. Sometimes they have the little eyes on them too. They actually aggro your characters. But we'll go here. So you go party, ground gear. That's your gear that you have on you. You can also switch these characters here. This is your main character. You can name him wherever you want to. You could change his hair, face, body type. Not body type, but you can make him taller, male or female. And then of course, the coolest part about this game I like about it is every time you swap a piece of armor, it changes. So look at that. That's pretty cool. I like stuff like just little things like this. I really enjoy, because I like to kind of stand out too. So that's the coolest part about this game. You can do that to these are actually characters from the game. You can actually go and rent or hire some other characters, online characters. It depends on the level. It's costs you a certain amount. So, but that's the coolest part, is you can do all that stuff. I probably should go actually grab another character here, but to make it a real 4 group. Arts are pretty much your whatever skills you have. You can level them up. You get these battle points by talk to NPCs and stuff. NPCs, you'll see them around the town with little bubbles next to them. If you go to them, they actually give you points, 1 per NPC. So they also respawn too. So you can come back and do that again. Leave and come back. Leave and come back. So you can farm points like that. Skills are dependent on class. You get all these cool skills here. They just boost your attack, strength, and things like that. But classes is where you kind of live off of here. Of course, the main character starts as a drifter, and he is accustomed to only these types of weapons. So if you look at the standard arms, he is, you know, when you're in this class, you can only use assault rifle and knife. But if you swap to a different class here, you got striker, commando, enforcer. Striker here can use assault rifle, longsword. Commando can use dual guns, dual swords, and enforcer here can use a ray gun and a knife. And then of course they also branch off to different ones too, and then branch also again. So that's pretty cool. So you could have different classes like that. I'm still just figuring out what soul voices is. I'm guessing when your character talks, you can kind of change how he talks, and it'll depend on how your play style. So if you wanted him to, if you're a melee type character, you want it to be your soul voices to be more melee, because you know, it'll boost up your melee attacks instead of your you know, long range attacks. And other than that, yeah. So this game is a big game. I'm gonna do a quick save here. This game is humongous. I am really confused right now, so I'm still just trying to figure out this game, how you process things quickly and things like that, missions. You know, I'm just waiting to go get my Skell, or I think that's what they're called. Let's go look at that real quick here. I haven't even really played my Wii U yet in a long time, so I'm still a little bit stuck on, you know, I still kind of have to look down at my controller to see where you know, the buttons are. So sorry about that. Of course, Skell gear, that's what it is. They are your kind of like, if you played Xenogears or Xenosaga, or was there one in Xenoblade Chronicles? I don't think there was, but you know, those are your mechs that you can get. Unfortunately, I'm not at the point where I could get them yet, but I read that if you get a chance to actually get them, go ahead and do it, because it really does help you out in battle. I'm pretty sure it does, because battles can last you for a long time. These level 6 and 4 guys, they do cost me a little bit of time to beat them. So it's not just, you know, going there one shot everything. Maybe once you're like level 30, 40, you can do that, but yeah. But right now I can't even do that. So the hardest thing about the coolest thing is, of course, this map is huge map. I can't show you right now, but there's different parts of a different part of a map or island you can go to, and then that map is huge itself. So the coolest part is if you go here, and it's pretty tough too, because you can actually walk into a place that you're not supposed to go to. So maybe I can show you guys here. I gotta go a little bit further up there. But you could be level 5 and kind of walk here, and you're like, oh yeah, this guy's level 6, 7. You know, maybe I can take him. Maybe you probably can't. But you're gonna, oh yeah, they're level 7, 8, 9. You know, oh, maybe I'm in the right spot. I'm only level 11. So about around here is okay. I keep going here. Keep going, and then keep going here. And like I said, the maps are huge, so you can go do a lot of running. Luckily, there's a level 12. That's a big jump from level, you know, 8, 9 to level 12. 11 there. And then you keep going. Oh, hey, there's a level 13. Look at that. And then you keep going. You keep going. You know, you kind of just walk around, because you kind of want to wander around. I've done this in this game. Get killed. Oh, there's level 8 there. Hey. Just around my level. He aggroes too, so. There's a level 12, 13, 16. What the heck am I walking into? 15. And then, you know, that's the boss I was supposed to fight, but I fought him. He kind of kicked my butt, and it's part of a mission I'm supposed to do, so I'm going to avoid him for a bit. Oh, hey, there's a level 17. Oh, man. It's just around the area I'm at. Oh, level 21, 23, 17. Yeah, right. So that's the only really problem I have with this game, but it's actually a really good problem, because you know what, you can actually kind of wander out if you want to. That's the point of an open world, right? So you can do whatever you want to. Once you figure out the areas here, you it's just a normal area now. It's just, you know, you learn places to avoid, and then oh yeah, these are little like items you could get from just collecting. And this, I think they're all random, so just collect as you go. What level are those guys down there? Not too high of a level, so. But I kind of want to go show you guys a little bit of a fight with a higher level character or monster here. Show you how they fight as. Maybe I could go over here. Like I said, this map is huge. It looks cool. The game, yeah, it's a Wii U game, so it doesn't look as crisp as you know, just doesn't look as good as other games. But you know, it looks good enough for me to the fact that this, you know, a lot of Japanese games you get that moe type of, you know, or cartoon type of you know, drawings and things like that. I like this kind of more grittier look, more you know, realistic kind of look to this. Oh my gosh, I want to avoid fighting too many. Whoa, there we go. So these guys are a little bit higher level. I'm level, I think 11 or 12, and I still have trouble finding these guys. I don't do much damage. Anyways, I'm still figuring out what the TP bar does, because mine's always at 300. I don't know what they do yet. Maybe I should go and read about that, you know, and see how you actually use TP. But there we go. And he's gonna drop some stuff here. But yeah, look at that. I think it's like a level 15 or 20 or something like that. So you kind of have to watch out. But yeah, so this game is actually really good. Look, everything is seamless pretty much. I kind of want to show you guys a look. Let's take another battle here. This is the gameplay. We'll take a quick look at some more gameplay. And then, of course, pressing X, you can swap from doing a straight melee attack to a gun attack. So you can do whatever you want to here. Ooh, somebody leveled up. Oh, look, I'm actually level 12. So, as you can see, that is the main city. Or right now, it's actually called New Los Angeles. So I'm gonna go head back there real quick and show you guys how seamless it is when you go from going. Ooh, what's that?
You gotta be kidding.
Oh. There we go. So I'm guessing those are give you some more info and maybe give you a little bit more battle points. But I just want to show you guys before I end the video here how seamless it is to go into the city, and then maybe I'll show off a little bit of the city, not all of the city, but just a part that you're usually in. This is the city here. There's multiple exits. Depends on where you want to go to. So you just walk into the city. These are skells here, so you get them. They're more closely to Xeno Saga because they're more smaller. They're not as huge as you know in Xenogears they are, but this is it. This is the transition from outside world to the city. Nothing. There is no loading screen, no nothing. There is a loading screen when you go to your barracks or go into one of these houses. But from going from there to here, this is to me is amazing. You know, when I first started playing the game here, I actually went out there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit a loading screen real quick. No, you don't. You don't hit it. There's no loading screen at all. So if you head over here, this is your barracks right there. So you go in here to do all your normal stuff, change it, decorate your house. It's like your place to go rest and things like that. You see from there like that. That's how you get it. And you see them more and more like that. They have the little speech bubble on them. There you go. You come over here to do missions, or accept missions, I should say. This is your mission line. This is your place that you can go and hire people, which I probably will do just because it makes your life a little bit easier. Shop-wise, there is this one here. I don't know, residential. I haven't even gone to this is how big this game is. I haven't even stepped in the residential area yet, but I'm guessing residential area you can go and buy things like that, like just normal gear for your characters to make them look different. Not armor-wise. This is armor right here. I'm gonna talk to you here. Grab me some battle points. Armor. So you just come up here. Ground gear. Of course, then this is how you buy your armor. Pretty simple. So nothing really different. And of course, you have levels for your your gear. So if you're level 20 and you got a level 50 weapon, you can't equip it until you're level 50. So you are limited or capped to that. So arms manufacturers, you can come here, get new abilities, not abilities, but new battle traits for your armor. You can develop new gear, manage AMs here. I don't know what. Yeah. So when you level these up, they actually give you more items to buy in the shops and things like that. So pretty cool stuff. But that is pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to play this game. I'm still figuring everything out here. Trying my best. But the coolest part is I'm done with class in 2 weeks, and I can actually spend a lot of time playing this game. So we'll see how it goes from there. But hopefully everything goes right. Hopefully I'm gonna go look for guides and things like that to help me out a little bit better. They usually tell you where places are, so you don't really have to worry about that. But I like guides to give me a little bit of one-up, I guess, from a heads up on what I have to do. So that's pretty cool. So pretty cool game. If you have a Wii U, I suggest you go out and actually go and buy this game. I actually really enjoyed it. Some problems I have with the game was animation-wise. If you saw from the battle before, they were a little bit stiff when they move around, kind of like they're on skates and stuff like that. But that's really the only downfall I can see from this game. And how big the map is. Sometimes you'll run into a boss, and the coolest part is when you die, you just go to the checkpoint that you were on. You don't get the game over screen. As far as I know, you don't get the game over screen, because I died like 2 or 3 times already, and they just zoom me out to where, those shiny points that you see is where there are pretty much your checkpoints. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I do really love the game. The look of the game, the aesthetics of the game looks really awesome. Cool fights here. I mean, look at how big these things are, man. Look how big they are. Damn. Look how big they are. Find these big monsters, and you think they're like all super strong. Some of them are super strong, tyrants, or what they call them. So, but you know what? This game is pretty cool. Big open world, seamless open world. It's more like it. And it's an RPG game. Like I said, I can't wait to get my mech, and do some more punishment to some of these monsters. And hopefully I can take this game. I don't know if the online segment of this game is really, really online, or kind of like what we saw there, where we just, invite other people's, kind of like, what game was that? Kind of like in Dragon's Dogma, where we just have other people's characters to come help you. I'm thinking it's just kind of like that, and you just hire them for a certain amount of time. So, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys go out and actually buy this game. You have a Wii U. Like I said, it's a really awesome game. Support the devs for what they're doing, advancing what I think is a genre, or at least in the Japanese realm, the genre that really looks like it's not really, kind of stagnant at this point. Something like this to me is really cool. More of an MMO aspect to this. And like I said, this is a real big MMO type of game. You get missions and things like that, plus a storyline. You know what? I'm okay with that. Give me a good storyline and some multiplayer, kind of like in Xenoblade Chronicles did, where the multiplayer is kind of separate from the storyline. The storyline should be good and everything like that. But this is a big world, big world. Kind of nothing you see from a lot of JRPG games. So, like I said, hopefully you guys come back next time. Hopefully, once I get a little bit better at this game, show you guys a little bit more higher level, gameplay and things like that. Hopefully I see everybody next time. This is Omegabalmung. Peace out.